Super Break Feixiao might be a meme, but if it is, tell me why is it so strong? In today's video, we're going to be putting her on Boot Hill's Light Cone with no crit value, only break effect, and to take advantage of it, we're of course using the 4-piece Super Break set and the Super Break enabler himself, or herself, the Trailblazer. And of course, May, the instrumental character when it comes to break effect and super break teams, paired with the 4th slot, which could be a sustain, but in this scenario, March 7th works just as much of a sustain because she's got amazing toughness damage, not to mention the speed and break effect buff she's going to give to Fei. She actually is one of the best characters, and the frequency of attacks, not to mention, does also help get us more ultimates for Feixiao, which is a crazy source of toughness and damage in this team. So, hit that subscribe button, join the Discord, and let's get right into the Super Break Showcase. One of the cool things about this comp is that we've actually got 3 of the highest toughness dealing characters on the same team. So, even though we have no sustain, it's extremely easy to break all the characters because they are of course winged and imaginary weak, and then May is going to make it so they never go. Now, right off the bat, we do have Vonwhack on the Harmony Trailblazer because I needed him to go first, even though we are going to lose a little bit of break effect from that. The energy regen doesn't hurt, so it is fine there. We are still a tick away from the ultimate, so we do need to use this March 7th to break the right horse, and that is going to get the ult up on the Trailblazer. There we go. So, also the Watchmaker set on the Trailblazer is now going to give a total of around 60-something% of break effect to the whole team. And when it comes to Feixiao, we're going to be sitting at a grand total of 409%. And this is before the 36% we get from the Enhanced Basic from March 7th. So once that happens, we are going to get a little bit more of a buff as well. 7 out of 7 stacks on March, so we can go ahead and try to break. No extra hits, so we don't break with March. We'll go ahead and break with Fei. Bang, bang. Not too bad. So Super Break was about 100k plus the break and a pretty minuscule amount of regular damage because we are, of course, not built for true damage. Although the crit damage buffs we get from March 7th, and of course May, means that if we were to build a hybrid build similar to Jiaoqiu, that probably would be the most optimal version. There we go, 6 out of 7. We'll go ahead and pop the Fei ultimate. This is going to get us our 7 out of 7 stacks on March 2 if we need it. And I guess we do. So 0 cycle for the first side. Going into the second, we want to break Kafka immediately just so we don't have to worry about the domination. And there's no cleanse in this team, clearly. There's no healing in this team. Who needs healing? Perfect. We can go ahead and break Kafka with the Trailblazer, and because of the extremely high break effect on the Trailblazer, Kafka is going to get pushed back extremely far. Re-up the break effect. Unfortunately, the ultimate from May has run out, so we are losing a little bit of Res Pen and Death Shred right now. By a little bit, I actually mean a lot, but let's see what our hybrid March can do. Yeah, so we are running the hybrid March here. So March is the only crit character on the team. So if we were to build a crit hybrid for Fei, if the relics were to be nice, my relics make that pretty much impossible. Actually, wait. I do have Jiaoqiu. Maybe I should commit a thievery, a robbery. Anyways, what are we talking about here? 7 out of 7 again. The March enhanced follow-ups with Feixiao is disgusting. The frequency is crazy. Now Kafka finally gets a turn, but you know what? No, she doesn't. Wow, so sad. Sorry, Kafka. One more Feixiao on ultimate, or whatever that was supposed to say, or be said. And we're at 7 out of 7 again on March 7th. Jesus, it seems like we get the enhanced basic every single turn she goes pretty much because of Fei. Now here we go, Super Break plus the crit takes out that one, and now Feixiao, you have the final enemy all to yourself. Bang. So let's go a little bit more into depth about the builds of this team. We had 229 break effect on Feixiao, 155 speed. So that means Boot Hill's Light Cone giving the 12 speed is going to put us to 167. And the 20% Death Shred Ignore that we get from the breaks is going to pair with the E1 from Ron Mei, which means that we've got 40% total break effect on the team here. Now for the relics, we've got, of course, the 4-piece break effect set, so that's just break effect and speed, and of course we are also on the defense orb, which means we actually have tank Xiao. Very interesting. Wow. E0 Fei here, although that wouldn't affect the super break damage. Now Ron Mei does have her break effect, just going to affect the damage of her break effect though. Does have the Watchmaker and the Von Whack, very good. E1. Now the Memories of the Past on her, because we did have the Ron Mei Light Cone on the Trailblazer at 210 break effect, and also the 4-piece Watchmaker and Von Whack. And as for the March 7th, she was our crit hybrid, and I actually did a test really quick after recording this video, and the crit hybrid version of this team with Feixiao does actually zero cycle this stage. So I don't know if that is representative of how good Feixiao is herself, or just how good Super Break is, and how you're able to pretty much just toss in anything and have it work, but it is a very good synergy, the crit hybrid character in both March and Feixiao for this team. Now, back to the build for her. We're at 94% crit rate on Zila's Light Cone. Does help the damage there. We aren't the fastest we could be, but we do have some speed subs, so we do get up there. Actually, we might almost be able to max it out. We almost can max. Actually, no. With Ron Mei, we do max it out because she gets 10 energy, 10 speed, plus the 10 speed from Ron Mei. So that's a 168 speed March. So we are maxing out the Zilla Light Cone here. But that's all we got for the builds on the Super Break Feixiao team. Put in the comments what you guys thought about it. Any future suggestions you guys have for videos. I'd appreciate it very much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Adios.